Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting deep dive here on the channel, where we uncover the untold stories and surprising moments of your favorite Korean stars. Today's story is one that fans all around the world have been waiting to hear more about. How two of the biggest names in the Korean entertainment industry, Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo, slowly but surely became close behind the scenes. These are two icons who have ruled hearts for years, and seeing them connect in such an authentic way has created waves of excitement and curiosity among fans. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into the journey of how this unexpected but heartwarming friendship blossomed. And of course, as always, I want you to imagine yourself being part of this story, because this is not just about them. It's about how their connection made fans feel across the world. It all started with subtle moments that fans almost overlooked. Imagine the scene. Lee Min-ho, the tall, charismatic superstar known for Boys Over Flowers and countless global endorsements, stepping into a high-profile industry event. Across the room, Hye Kyo, timelessly elegant and beloved for descendants of the sun, radiates her quiet charm. At first glance, you might think their worlds rarely collide. After all, they have different circles and haven't shared a drama together. But as with many great stories, fate seems to work in mysterious ways. Behind the cameras, the two found themselves crossing paths more often than fans realized. Whether it was award shows, brand campaigns, or private gatherings hosted by mutual friends, Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo began to notice each other beyond the dazzling lights. One interesting detail fans caught onto was how comfortable they looked when spotted in casual conversations at events. Was it just professional courtesy, or was there something warmer happening beneath the surface? Fans started sharing clips, analyzing their body language, and wondering aloud if this was the beginning of something special. Now, let's pause for a moment and ask, how do you think two of the busiest stars in Korea, each with their own hectic schedules, must manage to nurture a connection? Many fans in the comments of social media speculated that their bond must have grown quietly, through small moments away from the limelight. Imagine late-night phone calls, supportive messages before important shoots, or even cheering each other on silently from a distance. Doesn't it make you smile to think about how they might have encouraged one another during challenging times? One particularly talked about moment happened during an international event where both were representing luxury brands. Cameras captured a brief exchange, just a few words and a warm smile, but it sent fans into overdrive. The way Lee Min-ho leaned slightly closer, the way Hye Kyo responded with a soft laugh, it was the kind of genuine interaction that can't be scripted. Fans began asking themselves, wait, are they closer than we thought? And suddenly, the idea of them being friends, or maybe even confidants, felt incredibly real. As weeks turned into months, stories began trickling out from insiders in the industry. A staff member allegedly shared that Lee Min-ho admired Hye Kyo's professionalism and grace, while Hye Kyo respected Lee Min-ho's humility despite his global fame. It's fascinating, isn't it? Two people at the very top of their game finding common ground not through competition, but through mutual admiration. This is where things get really interesting, because behind every star image we see, there are genuine human emotions, moments of doubt, loneliness, and the longing for someone who truly understands the pressures of fame. Could it be that Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo found that understanding in each other? Let's think about this together. If you were in their shoes, constantly under the spotlight, every move scrutinized, wouldn't you crave a friendship where you could just be yourself? That's what makes this bond so special. They're not just colleagues in the same industry. They're companions who understand the weight of their fame. Fans on online forums often write things like, it feels like they see each other beyond the stardom. And maybe that's exactly what has allowed their connection to grow so naturally. Now, Here's where the story becomes even more interactive for you as fans. Imagine being a fly on the wall at one of their private meetups. Would they be sharing stories of their careers, laughing about the absurdity of certain rumors, or maybe offering advice on personal struggles? Picture Lee Min-ho encouraging Hye Kyo with his easygoing charm, or Hye Kyo listening with her calm wisdom, gently reminding him to stay grounded. Doesn't that image make you feel like you're watching the script of a new hit K-drama come to life? Of course, every time they're seen together, even briefly, the internet explodes with theories. Some fans immediately ship them, dreaming of a romance, while others emphasize that their bond represents a rare and beautiful friendship in an industry often clouded by rivalry. What's undeniable is the joy their closeness brings to people. The way their names trend whenever they're linked is proof of how much fans around the world are invested in this story. And let's be honest, are you secretly rooting for them to work on a project together? Can you imagine the chemistry they'd create on screen? Let's dive deeper into how their personalities might complement each other. Lee Min-ho is known for being playful, yet thoughtful. He has that boyish charm, but also a mature side that fans admire when he speaks about life beyond acting. Hye Kyo, on the other hand, embodies quiet strength and elegance. She's someone who doesn't need to speak loudly to command attention. Her presence alone is enough. When you put those two energies together, it feels like yin and yang, doesn't it? Playful warmth meeting calm grace. It's no wonder fans describe their bond as magnetic. Another thing worth discussing is how this closeness has influenced their public image. For Lee Min-ho, being linked with a legend like Hye Kyo adds even more weight to his already iconic status. For Hye Kyo, having someone younger yet equally powerful in the industry by her side highlights her relevance across generations. It's like a symbolic passing of admiration, not from senior to junior or vice versa, but as equals who uplift each other. Doesn't that give you goosebumps to think about? As we continue this journey of their connection, I want to hear from you. If Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo were to collaborate on a project, what kind would you love to see? A sweeping romantic drama, an action-packed thriller, or maybe even a slice-of-life story that mirrors their real-life friendship? Imagine being part of the creative team tasked with capturing their chemistry. What kind of scenes would you write for them? Take a moment and really picture it. Their dynamic has the potential to create something unforgettable, don't you think? And yet, despite all the speculation, one thing remains clear. Their closeness is built on authenticity. This isn't a media stunt or a fleeting connection. It's something fans can sense because it feels so real. In an industry where appearances often overshadow reality, seeing two stars share a genuine bond is refreshing. It reminds us that at the end of the day, celebrities are human beings too, longing for connection, laughter, and understanding, just like the rest of us. As we wrap up this exploration, let's not forget what makes this story so captivating. It's not just about Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo becoming close. It's about what their closeness represents for fans around the world. It's about hope, about the beauty of friendships that cross boundaries, about seeing two stars shine brighter when they're together. And most importantly, it's about how these behind-the-scenes moments, the ones we don't always see, have the power to touch our hearts in unexpected ways. So what do you think? Do you see them as future co-stars, trusted friends, or maybe something more? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is where the fun begins, sharing your imagination and your excitement with other fans who feel the same spark when they see Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo together. And remember, this story is still unfolding. Behind the scenes, their bond continues to grow in ways we may not fully see yet. But one thing is certain, whether on screen or off, Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo's closeness is a story that will keep us captivated for a long time to come.